Today I want to go over the top 10 blueprints in my collection, counting down from 10 all the way up to 1 being my personal favorite. And these are in here for several reasons, which we'll touch on in the video. Hope you guys enjoy this content. If you do, please leave a thumbs up, and let's hop into it. First up is the MAC 10, the Gallantry blueprint from Season 1 Battle Pass of Black Ops Cold War. And if you look at the iron sights on this, they're nice and narrow compared to the default one. We'll do a side-by-side here, but see, it's a nice thin sight on the left, and a lot of people prefer that, myself included. And it's going to be a standard build for most Cold War weapons with the Agency Suppressor, Task Force Barrel. We go with the Field Agent Grip to help with the recoil. There's a bit of recoil, I prefer that. Not everybody will take that, but I need it. And the 53 round drum. And then we can go with, I prefer the no stock. A nice clean look from behind, but the other stocks are good as well to help with strafe speed. And a little look at here, nice beautiful weapon, one of the nicest looking blueprints. And as you'll see in a moment, this one applies its camos very well. Unfortunately not all weapons do, but this one is one of them. And I do have all the masteries for Cold War, so we can check them all out. Gold, diamond, and then even dark matter. Unfortunately, it doesn't apply to the muzzle. It would look really cool if the suppressor and the foregrip were also included, and the mag. But beautiful weapon, and this is going to come in at number 10. Next up at number 9 is the Fast Leak FFAR. It's a free one if you had the Battle Pass for Season 3, and Battle Passes give you your COD points back, so we can say it's free. The reason it's here is for its reticle on the left. You can see nice clean orange reticle compared to the other one. It stands out a lot. I find it's very good for lining up your shots, and it makes the list because of that. But pretty standard build for this. You're going to go with the Agency Suppressor, Task Force Barrel. You can go with a laser if you want. I just take it off. Prefer the Field Agent Grip for the extra recoil control. Go with the big mag 50 round, and we're going to go with the stock for a little extra strafe speed, and that's pretty much it for the build. As far as mastery camos go, this thing's kind of pointless to put anything on because it's just so ugly. And the other thing is too, when you put these mastery camos on certain weapons, and this one in particular, it really doesn't do much for the weapon anyways, because it doesn't apply to the muzzle, it doesn't apply to the foregrip. It's on a very small portion of the weapon anyway. So up next at number 8 is the Night Raid PPSH. This was free if you pre-ordered Vanguard, which really isn't a good idea because Vanguard is terrible and has a million bugs, so obviously it wasn't ready for release. It's still a fun game, but it's definitely not worth the money. However, this blueprint is amazing. It has the nicest quick dot LED I've ever seen. It's just so clear, as you can tell from the side by side, and so that's why it comes in at number 8. Really unique. I'm not so much for the style of it. I like my blueprints a little more low key and a little cleaner, but this one will appeal to some people. It is kind of cool though. But the problem is when you go to put the meta attachments on it for the most competitive build, you're gonna lose the entire look of it anyway. So pretty standard build with Agency Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Spetsnaz Grip, 71 round drum, and of course the nice quick dot LED, which is so unique and really makes the weapon. As far as look, it's a nice looking weapon, but like I said, you will lose a lot of the look of the blueprint once you start swapping in meta attachments. The camos apply decently. If you take off the Task Force Barrel and run no barrel, it looks much better. And if you put the 55 round drum in, like we'll show here in a second, it looks amazing. It's actually one of the best looking weapons with mastery camos if you go with no barrel and the 55 round drum. So right now it's got the case on it, so you can't really see as much as the drum, but with the 55 round, it looks amazingly super clean and is one of my favorite weapons to put a mastery camo on, as you'll see from the showcase here. So, I mean, just look at that. That is amazing. And number 7, we have the AUG Silver Star from Modern Warfare SMG. This is a nice gold and black. As you can see, the iron sights on the left here are nice and clean compared to the default one. I much prefer the one on the left. And this is a beautiful weapon. It is a free one. It was with the Alliance missions from Modern Warfare, so if you own that and you do those missions, it's free, which is nice. We build it out for fast ADS time, so we don't put a barrel on it. We just go with the monolithic suppressor, tac laser, no optic because we have the nice clean one, commando foregrip, and then the 60 round mag with the stipple grip tape. So that's going to give us the best ADS time and allow us to run the 60 round mag, which does slow us down quite a bit. So beautiful weapon, nice black and gold. We will show what the camos look like. Unfortunately, I don't have the mastery camos for Modern Warfare, so it's just going to be the generic camos, but they don't really apply that well. I'd prefer it just stock the way it looks without any camos, because you can see there's some scratches on the stock, which kind of ruins the look of it. It's not one of those weapons where the camos go on super clean. It's kind of a bit beat up looking. So like I said, I prefer just to keep it as is. At number 6 is my favorite LMG, the PKM, and this is the Game Over version. And this one is like a throwback to, like, it looks like an Atari video game, it reminds me of, and it's so cool. It was 800 COD points, so not free by any means, but it has the nice iron sights, as you can see on the left, compared to the default one. I really like the ones that come with this. It's going to be your standard PKM build with the monolithic, so we lose the look of that nice nice muzzle there, but we got to take the monolithic. And we'll go with the best barrel, tac laser, and the snatch grip, of course. Very unique to this weapon. And if you want to, you can run at iron sights and have a little fun. It is a lot more challenging, but you could go with a bigger mag. You could go with something that will speed up your ADS, like a good stock for it. So you could really have some fun trying the no sights version. You could maybe make it work, but I prefer just your normal VLK with the T-pose reticle or something like that. And this thing is still amazing. Very, very competitive still. Excellent TTKs, and it's just my favorite LMG, and it probably always will be. And as far as camos go, I do have gold unlocked because it is my favorite, so I'll put in a lot of time with this one, but the camos apply pretty nicely to this. The good thing is you get to keep the barrel, so it does keep the nice look of it. And yeah, well, that's gonna do it, guys. I was gonna make this one video, but I'm gonna split it up into 2 parts. The first one being from number 10 down to 5, and then I'll do the top 5 tomorrow. I'll put that video out just to keep them a little shorter. And the top 5 is gonna be a fun one. I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are too. And then I'm going to come out with a honorable mentions one, because there was a lot that I had to cut to make this list, and it really pained me. So there's probably another 20 that I just want to give an honorable mention to, because there's some really nice looking weapons in that other list. So I'll be bringing that out in a couple days time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you soon.